Today on the show is Pastor Elijah Ojewande, and we've been talking about all that we do in prison fellowship and how impactful these things are, all of the investment. Pastor Elijah has been a volunteer for over 30 years. So yes, he's a Nigerian, he has a family, he has a wife. I am deliberate in mentioning all of these people because you say, oh, the economy is too hard. Oh, I barely can feed. How do I share the little I have? Now, totally for free, he does that which makes him happy. If you're one of the people who want to do that which makes you happy, prison fellowship is where you should be, where you can do what makes you happy, really, where you can serve humanity. And a lot of these things, they pay in the long run, yes. So we are not on the fast lane. We are not in a hurry to get rich quick. No. Personally, we just love God, and this is, for us, is missions. For us is a ministry, and we are just here to just serve. And where is our mission field? The prison yards, the four walls, that place where you will not dare to go to. You don't dare to go there, let alone when these people come back. That's why one thing we preach in Prison Fellowship Nigeria is don't stigmatize ex-prisoners. Yeah, so that's what we do. So you see, this is someone who has over time spent, he also has his own personal NGO. So the ministry is not even stopping you from doing your own thing. They are like the mother hen facilitators. There are people who can help you to discover your dream. You may just be there and say, all I want to do is to be a financial donor, a contributor to this ministry. But your dream is being discovered by doing so. You just someday discover that you're in the Ministry of Health and you've been empowered to be a blessing in that capacity. So this is one ministry where you are giving the free room of expression. You're giving room to express yourself. I am telling you, and personally, it's been rewarding. It's truly, truly been rewarding. Imagine just being there for another person, and then you got God watching your back. That is amazing. That's beautiful. So we have our guest for today joining me back on the show, and I've told you different avenues where you can be part of what we do. The easiest for you is to pick up your phone and dial the number, right? Yes. So if that is all you can do to be part of what we do, what we've been doing for officially 36 years, but beyond that is to call the numbers 0810 3011 563, 0901 4532 151. On Facebook, we are Prison Fellowship Nigeria. On X, we are at PF Nigeria, PF NGR official. So the P is an uppercase, the F is a lowercase f, then the N is an uppercase N, then the GR and the O on the official is an uppercase. So it's one word at PFNGR official. Also, you can reach us by email, and that is info@pfnigeria.org. Then if you want to really see us for who we are, our web address is prisonfellowshipnigeria.org on lowercase, Prison Fellowship Nigeria, one word.org. You will see, oh my goodness, you will see amazing work that has gone into this, amazing investments people are doing, and you can also be part of us. Hello, Pastor Elijah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, please Can you turn on your video now?
Okay. Um,
Pastor Elijah is one of our ministry coordinators. He is coordinating Plateau State, in Nigeria. And he's not just a ministry coordinator, he's also a supervisor for two of our signature programs. That's the Sycamore Tree Project and the Prisoner's Journey. So the STP and TPJ programs are under his care, and he is covering, is it 5 states? 5,
States.
5 states in the
Nine.
north.
Nine.
Nine, nine. He's covering 9 states in the north, yes, as we speak. And he has been on the move, being a blessing for over 30 years. Now, we were talking about repositioning, current challenges that we face as a mother ministry, and how we can rightly reposition ourselves to suit our present day economic realities. That was what we're talking about. Do we need more people, more hands on deck? Do we need more partnerships? Continue, sir.
Yeah, I was saying that before we come up with repositioning, we need to do what we call need assessment. We need to reassess our partnership with Nigeria Correctional Service. Is it productive? What are the things that we need to inject, spiritual or whatever? And before I further, I want to say something on the KPL. KPL, that's the key performance indicator is very key. The key performance indicator when we are doing reassessment. What are the key performance indicators of Prison Fellowship Nigeria? And I want to say that we have 4 cardinal points under that KPS. And number 1 is we have thousands of inmates undergone and graduated in Prisoner's Journey and then the Sycamore Tree Project.
Okay.
I remember the time I met an inmate somewhere, and he just shouted, "Pastor, Pastor." So I was just looking I couldn't recognize his face. He said, "Sir, can't you remember my face?" I said, "Please remind me." He said, 3 years ago, I was discharged from the prison yard 3 years ago. But I remembered I was in the prison for about 3 years, and I passed through the prisoner's journey. He said, "Do you know, sir? It was because of prisoner's journey that I went to the prison."
Wow.
Yeah. He said, because of the prisoner's journey, that was the reason why he went to the prison. I said, "Tell me more." He said, he never committed that crime. That was the allegations. And
Okay.
he has made up his mind that on coming out of the prison, revenge mission. He says he's going to be on revenge mission.
Wow.
But on the long run, that he sluggishly accepted the offer to join the prisoner's journey. And on the run, he gave his life to Christ. And he saw the purpose by which he was being in the prison. So,
Wow.
if not the prison fellowship program, the prisoner journey, he said maybe he might have been back to the prison now.
Yes.
So that is part of the performance indicator.
Wow.
Number 2, thousands of inmates have been graduated. Let me cite an example. In Plateau State, presently we have graduated only in Plateau 4,370 inmates. And that was the last quarter statistic. By the time we add this one, they will be up to 700, I mean,
Wow.
4,700 plus. So that is just an indice. Number two, behavioral transformations,
Mm.
because these are things people don't really know. Behavioral transformation.
Mm.
So I was in Kebbi. I was invited in Kebbi State, and when I went to the prison, I met the in charge, and then by the approval. So when I got there, and I introduced the program, signatory program for the in charge that we are planning to come, and I set in an example of a young man who was in Sokoto prison and was now transferred to Kebbi prison.
Mm.
And I just mentioned his name. So he now asked me a question. He said, I know this boy came just about 5 months ago,
Mm.
but he was a different person. This is Chad talking. He said he was a different person in the Kebbi prison. That
Wow.
he was even asking him, tell me, what is your secret? So the guys were always smiling and smiling. And then he called him. They said he should go and bring him. They brought him. And when the in charge asked him and said, Mohammed, tell us, this is a program that was brought to us. Tell us, Mohammed. And he said, sir, this program that I'm bringing is the program that I encountered in Sokoto prison before coming to Kebbi.
Mm.
So,
Wow.
you know, the program, prison fellowship program, signatory program, transcend religion
Yes.
connotations.
Yes,
So,
I agree.
yeah,
I
it
agree
transcends,
completely.
yeah, it
It breaks
transcends
it breaks religious barriers.
barrier, exactly. So,
Yeah, I
is
agree.
both Christians and Muslims are part of this program
I
because it's
agree.
religious free, I mean, friendly. So,
Yes, and for it to be accepted in all of the 36 states, then you're very correct with what, and you are actually on ground, so you have a first-hand practical engagement with
exactly.
these people, with religious leaders, with the government, and with the correctional centers. And I am particularly happy because you're the one, you interface with these people and you can confidently say that our
Yes.
programs, our signature programs, break religious barriers. They are for everybody. They are correctional programs. They are for everybody has a mind, everybody has a brain, everybody can think, and everybody needs rehabilitation. So
Exactly.
yes,
So
that's
this program is psychological transformations
that's right.
and behavioral change. That's how we make it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Psychological transformations and behavioral change.
So
Wherever I go,
mm,
there's I used to make a sign for everybody. I said the prison fellowship program will change your thinking
mm,
and it will affect your heart.
that's right.
So I often said it, Sister Vivian, can you
Sir,
change this? Put your hand and say, change this.
change this,
No, your head. Say, change this
change this,
and to have this.
and
To have this.
to have this. Change this to have this.
Yes. Change this
Change this
to
to
have this.
have this. So
Yes.
when you change this, you have this.
Yes. Exactly.
Oh my God. We are not seeing our guest, the video of our guest, but you can hear what he has been saying. So
Mm.
our programs are very, very impactful. I'd like to ask, sir, you're a trainer for over for all these years, and you've been a trainer in the ministry. And then, yes, an internationally recognized trainer for the ministry. What's your
Sorry,
succession plan? Is there
let me not
is
cut
there
you.
is there someone that is understudying you, that you're training to take over this that you're doing? So to say, someone who can capably, walk in your shoes with all of these years of experience that you've gathered from this job, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I will answer that, but before I will answer it, let me talk about the remaining two in just a quick second.
Okay.
And the third
Yeah.
aspect is reductions of prison violence.
Okay.
Um, because after we finish the training, we often tell our members, the graduate, that they are not just an image, they are becoming ambassadors. So,
Ambassadors, yeah.
yes, ambassadors of peace and change. And the
Mm,
last part of impact of recidivism, you
mm,
hardly see the people that pass through the program returning back to prison. You hardly see them.
mm.
That is
Wow.
very, very correct. So
Mm,
when you talk about we are doing this PT, that's train the trainers program. For example,
okay.
like I have a sister who is working with me. He knows what we do. That's his name is Mr. Bayo Akambi.
Is the
So
person a youth, sir? Is the person a youth?
that is just one. He is not a youth, but let me mention him as an assistant who
Okay,
is
sir.
partner. But in all this, for example, we have young ones like in Taraba. He's a youth. That's just between, is less than 40 years.
Okay.
Yes, who is very capable in Taraba. His name
Wow.
is his name is Ambode.
Okay.
Mbode,
Okay.
Mboda. This is
Okay.
just one of. I have one. All the centers,
So,
all the
so
centers we have.
what you do, what if I understand you correctly, what you do is to retrain people, capable
Yes,
people who
in
can
order.
actually attend to all of the programs in all of these 9 states where you control.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much, sir, for doing so. Not so many leaders will want to train other people. So you've heard from a program supervisor today in prison fellowship. We train people. We train people to discover what they are truly called to be. I would like to ask you, sir, before we go, um, what will be your last your final words for people who are looking for where to serve, people who are looking for where to put their money, people where to be a blessing. What will be your advice to those people?
Um, for a credible service and commitment and accountability when it has to do with prison ministry, when it has to do with prison ministry, choose prison fellowship. That is where you will see the value for your commitment and support.
Wow.
And more also is that when it has to do with fulfilling God's calling and
Mm,
ministry,
mm,
great platform have been created in Nigeria, and that's prison fellowship.
mm.
We are not just only spiritual, we into vocational. We into vocational aspect, we into moral transformation, psychological change, we into diversifying
Counseling, counseling,
health aspect,
counseling.
counseling, rehabilitations,
Mm,
reconciliation. We reconcile
mm,
family back